realize that that little scuff is the sound of my finger ripping out when I make the ball. I'm not thinking about doing any of this. When it connects, my finger just keeps going. Come down, and when that connects, my hand just keeps going. And my rifle is like this. It's over here. Everybody's like, well, that's a curveball. It's not. You see that it's spinning backwards. I just know where my finger is. Right? Elite knows that her finger is here. When she's done the curve, she just knows her finger's there. That's that was up there. Alright. See if it's still pure. Still pure, good. Put a little more energy into that. And a little more energy. Alright, there it started to spiral. What happened? What channel?
Speed right here.
Okay. Yeah, there's another spiral. So, I'm going to reiterate something to you, okay? Who do you think your very, very, very best pitching coach is? It's a girl in the mirror. Shine, right? Shekinah hair, right? That's your pitching coach, okay? Pam helps, I'll help. I'm sure you got some other influences that are trying to help. But you and you alone are your first and foremost. Right? You're present in every single pitch. Nobody else, none of us are in the mound, on the mound. It's you. Okay? And the first thing we got to make sure we understand as pitchers is that when that ball leaves your fingers, where your finger dictates how it spins. Period. Period. Right? And right now you're throwing spirals. Up there, you're pure backspin. Up there, that finger is coming pure underneath. And they were pure backspin. Once we got back here, you started coming around that pitch, then putting that pop to it. So right here, this connection, right? This is the trigger. Now, I don't know how you feel about guns. Can I use a gun metaphor?
Go ahead, you're good.
Okay. Your arm, you ever heard like that pitcher's got a gun on her? Oh, look at that cannon. Alright? This is your cannon. This is the trigger. The trigger is when the business happens. Whether we're talking about a Nerf gun, a squirt gun, a real gun. The business happens when we hit the trigger. This is the trigger. And right now your rifle back there was triggered right here. That made this, that's what happened. For some reason, once we got back here, you get to trigger, and then you hold the ball, then throw the ball. That's a problem, isn't it? And I don't know about you, but if you've got a gun that does not fire when you hit the trigger, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's either bad ammo or it's a bad weapon, bad fire, then something's wrong. We gotta get rid of that guy. Right? We have to trust that when we squeeze, business happens. We have to trust that when we squeeze that trigger, the business happens. And right now you're holding past the business. That's why your eyes will spiral around. That's what I thought I'd seen when I watched you warm up, so I can we gotta address that. Okay? So throw into you. Look where your hand is as that ball exits. When that ball exits your finger, where is your forearm? It's on this side of your leg, Johnny. Say it out loud. You're a pitching coach, and this is important. Where is your hand when that ball exits your fingers? There. That's money. And if you let that hand get up here in front of that leg, well, that's that spiral that doesn't move so well. Okay? Let's get it. Get you one in. So much better. Beautiful. Alright, good stuff. up the energy. Good. What did you see? Yeah. What do you think it happened? Yes, you were. Good job. Now, you did a good job recognizing it. So, you're going to see all these little signs I got everywhere. There's motivational quotes everywhere. And there's some stuff on there. If you took the time to read them, you'd read one of these signs that says, it reads this: it's important to know why things failed. So it is vital that we understand how to succeed. So it's important that you saw it had some spiral. All right, that's important. Okay? It's vital that you know why it did it, therefore you know how to fix it. So what is your repair? Yes, ma'am, 100%. I'm going to make sure that I am on the back side of that left hip, or I'm sorry, that right hip. I'm on the back side of that right hip. I will not carry it in front of my body. Okay? The ball is gone. Pressure, connect, and as soon as that trigger hits, we'll throw it at you. As soon as that trigger hits, that's pure backspin. I didn't do anything crazy. I can catch it. I didn't do anything crazy. Just felt that trigger. That's all I'm asking you to do for him. And if you feel that trigger release the ball, there'll be no more thinking. It's all back. Okay? Good. So, I'm just running through your process. So when you think rise fall, we'll go see your head first. Okay. You're thinking about coming up and under. You know what's different between me and you? I think about cutting. You think about guiding. You know the difference, right? This is a cut. So we always think about the arm like it's a knife or a sword. And this is the sharpened edge of that sword over here. And I'm going to lead with that sharpened edge. So if I'm swinging an axe or a sword, I always want to swing the sharpened edge. I never want to swing the blunt edge. You know that, right? Yeah. So the cut is this is the sharp edge. And I'm coming through with that sharpened edge. And right when that triggers, give me that finger. Give me that finger. Right when that triggers, ball's gone. Sharpened edge, boom! You just finish. Do this with me right here. 1, 2. And when we say 3, we're going to finish it. You can come over here. It just happens. It's a whip. Solid on the front side. Whip. Now, if I have pressure directly underneath that ball, at that moment of, this is what you're going to get right here. Here it comes. That's what you're going to get. It never crossed my mind once, Shotty, to get up here. Never once. Just feel pressure when it connects. And wherever that pressure is how it's going to spin. If my pressure was inside the ball, what's that going to do? It's going to screw. If my pressure is directly underneath the ball, if my finger's a little bit outside the ball. It's that simple. It's that simple. So you're thinking I got to get under and up, and I'm thinking I just got to. That's it. That's the difference. Don't you think that would help you with your speed? That's the understatement of the day. Might help a little bit. Just feel that rhythm. Say rhythm. Let's say it with rhythm. Say it with rhythm. Rhythm. It's like 2 words, 2 parts, right? Rhythm. Land your left side. Thumb. Rhythm. Distinction, the separator is the left foot. As soon as that foot hits, then you can spice up that energy, okay? So say rhythm, and really spice up right as you come into connection. And just let your hand blast through. You're not guiding, you're not steering, you're not aiming. You're just looking at his nose and putting pressure on the bottom of the ball. When that connects, you're going to get back spin. It's going to be fast and accurate. Shockingly accurate. Send it. Rhythm. Your spin was perfect. Well, why do you think that went low? No, come here. You did perfect. Everything was perfect. This pressure, we always think about the ball in 1/4 rotation, right? So if I'm starting back here, my quarter rotation is going to put me there. Maybe, Shelly, I got to start here so that my quarter rotation takes me to there. It's where you started. You put pressure on this part of the ball. Quarter rotation took you to there, which is why it stayed low. That's a low rise ball. Start here, land there, low. Start here, land there, a little higher. Start here, land way up there. Well, shoot, that's an out of zone chase pitch. That's making sense, right? So every pitch that I throw, it's talking about me. Every pitch that I throw should have 1/4 rotation as far as my fingers. My drop ball, back, over. My rise ball, under, up. My curve ball, side to front. My fastball, bottom to back. They all have a quarter rotation. Okay? And your quarter rotation was not enough up the front. You were just on the bottom over. But you did everything else perfect. So just start a little deeper. Put some energy on that. Your spin's perfect. A little more energy. Rhythm. Let me see your drop off from there now. Good. Same quarter rotation. Back of the ball. Top of the ball. Let's change that. I think the change up's probably your best pitch right now. You didn't even grip it exactly. Did I teach you the thumb to the side?
Yeah, well, I'll do with this too.
That's so good. Alright, come on back. You do walk-ins, that's part of your normal, right?
Yeah, sometimes I'll just do it.
Let me see what a walk-in drop ball does. Hey, you want your mask on? Well, you never know if she bounces one, man. It only takes one.
Yeah.
One bad pitch to change the course of your day. Yeah, let's put that mask on. Better safe than sorry. If you get hot, we can turn that fan on you.
Okay.
I was looking at which leg was long and straight, which leg wants to be bent. So when we talk about how your body's made, okay, your body, your thumbprint, your DNA chain, okay, your right leg is quad dominant, right? Which means your right leg is directly attached to your back muscles. Your left leg is hamstring dominant and it's attached to your pectorals, right? So when we talk about anterior versus posterior muscle chains, right? Right leg is extension. And we can see that it's going to get long and straight relatively quick. See how straight her right leg is getting long before the left ever extends. Normally, if she was a right flexion leg, sure, that right leg would stay bent until the left leg extended. Then she'd come off the mound. So she is a right extension, and she should be a left flexion. And when she lands, number one, right now, this is where your money at. This is where your speed's at, Sean. That leg is straight, straight, which means that you're locked out. That means all that drive energy that should be working through your calf, hamstring, and glute is directly into your quad and hip. There's your speed right there. It's because of this. Now watch when this. I already know what's going to. I haven't seen it yet. I know what's going to happen. We're going to see this hip shoot straight up into the hip socket right here. There it goes. I knew that was going to happen. All that energy that's supposed to be working through your hamstring goes directly into your hip. You got some sciatic pain right here, don't you?
I do have occasional lower back pain.
Does it hurt across the top of your butt cheek and down the back of your hamstring? If it doesn't, praise the Lord.
Yeah, I don't.
Most girls that do what you're doing right there, that's called SI deflection. The SI joint, the way the hips and the femurs align.
Yeah.
She's causing that hip to pelvis is shifting, and that causes SI imbalance, where the lumbar and the hips connect, that SI joint.
Okay.
Sacroiliac crest or whatever. That's imbalanced.
Okay.
So she's extremely fortunate.
She's had some back problems before. She was saying, "Oh, my back is killing me."
Yeah.
Where?
Just lower back.
That's where I'm pointing, Shy.
Yeah, I said I do have.
Okay.
But I don't have anything like shooting.
Okay.
down here.
If it shoots down, so L3, lumbar number 3, shoots to the knee. Lumbar number 4 shoots all the way to the floor. All right, so we kind of get an idea. L5, S1, which I think is probably where you're at, that normally stays right in the lower spine across the hips. And it radiates all across the whole region through here. Upper butt, lower back. That's where that, so that's telling me your S5, or yeah, your L5, S1 is where you're targeting that impact. That's what that's hitting. Here's your speed right here. That's why. So we got to show you how to pull through the release and don't push away from it. You've been trying to stick your landing, haven't you? Stick it solid, Yeah, you need to learn how to pull. Did you ever used to hop? Did she ever do a walk through and there was a hop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a hopper.
My hop went away after. When did my hop go away? It was like
That hop,
last year.
that hop's how God made you. That's how you're made. We all have thumbprint shot. Every single one of us have a thumbprint, right? But mine don't look like yours. Yours don't look like mine. You know that, right? That hop, understand what muscles do for your body. Your hamstring pulls your knee into flexion. Your quad extends you. Hamstring pulls you, quad extends you. Your quad, dominant on your right leg, by process of elimination, that makes you hamstring dominant on your left leg. So if you're supposed to be, God's blueprint, if you're supposed to be using your hamstring on your left leg, it should look like this. That's a hamstring girl. You look like you're trying to use your quad. I got stick. The quad is attached to the back. There's this. So anytime a girl uses her quad to stop, she's going to be a little more back dominant. The girls that use their hamstring to stop, they're going to be a little more pec dominant because my pecs and abs are attached to my glutes and quads, or glutes and hamstrings. Yeah? I know this sounds funny, but we just figured it out. It's that easy. Understand how you're made. Right? That's the difference between me and most other pigeon coaches is I don't just bark at you about mechanics. I got to figure out how God made you first. Made every single one of us just that much different. You're you. I got to figure out his plan. I just don't screw up his plan. It's my job to make sure his plan's not screwed up. Period. You're on path. You're off his plan for how your body should be moving. I'm just going to navigate you back into it. Okay? So first thing we're going to do right here. That little girl lives in here that she did, believe it or not, she just turned 12.
Wow.
She's a big solid kid for 12. that was a 6th grader.
Wow.
Leighton. But she was doing the same thing. Same thing. She's a hammy dominant kid trying to use her quad. And every time she used her quad, everything would stiffen up and rotate, and she's stuck at 40 something, right? And we start using her hamstring. We did get her to 51 today.
Yeah, see
Yeah.
that.
But she was throwing 47 over here using her quad, and then we started getting her to 50 and 51 when she used her hamstring.
Yeah.
And the more she does it, the higher and higher that's going to go. So this, you can pick up a kickball at Dollar General. Spider-Man kickball, I don't care, just something similar to this in size, okay? So, Sean, I want you to come over here. We're going to throw into this net, okay? I want you to place this between your legs above your knees. So kind of set yourself like, make it back up a little bit. Good, like you're going to throw and love the ball. And at the moment you're kind of coming into release, all right, you should be feeling that squeeze of that ball. Squeeze that ball like you're trying to pop it. Now we're squeezing both legs right now, right? This is just to identify, to make you feel something here, okay?
Just press and lock.
Okay.
No, you gotta
Now, we're
lock
gonna
it.
do a couple of quick exercises. We're gonna wake up your butt muscles,
Just
okay?
press and lock and then lock it back.
And this is just so we don't hurt your tailbone, okay? Once you come lay down and put your tailbone, so lay down that, okay? Feet flat to the floor. Good. Now, rub the ball, rub the ball, okay? Without using your hand at all, just stay right here, okay? Bring your belly button by your belly button. Good. Come on up, come on up, come on up, come on up. Now squeeze your cheeks, squeeze them. Like that. Do it again. Higher. Higher, higher, higher. Yeah, do that 5 more times. We're going to wake up her glutes and hamstrings right here.
Yeah.
Glute bridge. And she needs to be doing these every day.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
And especially, and if you, hey, Shy, if you can go single leg, right? Take your right leg and go straight. Now do it. Oh, yes, sir. Do you feel that sensation through the delivery of the pitch? If you, come on up, feel it. Feel how your butt muscles, your hamstring, this muscle back here, feel that guy at the moment that ball leaves your fingers. Okay? Now I recommend doing both sides just for balance.
Okay.
But she is predominantly left hamstring. It's how her body's made.
Okay.
If she's not doing this stuff, she's in the wrong muscle chain, which is like telling her to throw the ball left-handed, neurologically speaking.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it. Yeah.
So your nervous system has a preference. We're using certain body parts in certain sequences, and there's things that come natural and things that aren't natural. She is naturally hand-me-dominant on that left.
Okay.
And I'm watching her pitch. She's sticking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's not pulling.
Yeah. Okay.
She's in the wrong muscle chain.
Wow.
And that'll kill speed just like that.
Yeah. Wow. That's something.
So I did this similar, but it was the exact opposite. She was hopping because her pitching coach told her to hop. Well, you're supposed to hop because I hopped. And I was an All-American, so you need to hop.
Wow.
So every time she would pitch, she would hop.
Wow.
Well, I did the profile on her. She was the exact opposite. She was a left quad girl. So when she hops, she's in her hamstring. She's the one I posted videos of yesterday. And her mom was like, I swear to you, she was throwing 48, 49 yesterday.
Yes, I did. I think I did.
She
see
was
that.
over here throwing
58?
57 and hit a 58.
Yep, I did see that. I saw that.
She hit 58 2 times yesterday,
Wow.
but a bunch of 57s. And her previous PR, her mom says she's never in her life broke 52,
Wow.
ever.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Apparently, according to mom, the last week she's been stuck at 40 or 48, 49. I think her mom said in her 20 Tennessee accent, 49 and a half on a good day. I think that's what she said.
Yeah.
All right, Shai, so you have to keep doing those. But I did want you to feel that, okay?
Yeah.
So you're going to commit that to memory, okay? So as you're delivering this pitch into this net, I want you to duplicate that feel. So right as you've got that extension in that glute bridge, okay? I want you to feel that hamstring on your left side feel just like that single leg glute bridge. Pull yourself into this delivery and see what we get, okay? If you need a water or you need a break at any point, just holler and we'll get it, okay? pull it. Yeah, just let her rip. But at the moment you land, the moment that left foot touches the ground, imagine that you're pulling the hamstring. You're not pushing the quad. Okay? If you stay back like that, you've been marked that for a long time to stay back like that. You pull something. Pulling gets you to here. Pushing forces you to stay there. You're a puller. You're a puller. You're not a pusher. You're a puller. There's people that are strong when they're pulling, and there's people that are strong to push. Those are two very different techniques. You're a puller. You're built to pull. And if we're forcing her to push, it's going to be bad. It's just, you're not following the blueprint.
Yeah.
Pull it. Yeah, here she comes. Here she comes! Look out! You already know that felt different.
It looked different.
And you can see it. Look at mom and dad. Look at her face.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
could already see the weight just melted off of her shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that easy.
Yeah.
Smile about it. Hold it. Oh, here she comes. You let yourself come up like that, you're pulling. And if you pull even faster, it might even do that. And there's another 2 more. Let's eat.
Yeah.
She's cooking now.
Oh, yeah.
What's for dinner?
She in the kitchen.
She's cooking.
That actually looks different from the game she just played Thursday. Her takeoff, everything just looks different right now. Looks more, yeah.
This is, and again, we all agree, as a human being, love her to death.
Yeah. Yes.
She's an amazing person.
1000%. Yes, she is.
Now, she's a former player,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she is extremely biased
Yeah.
to project what she was taught on the shot.
Understood.
So she has
Yeah.
20 years of personal, this
Yeah.
is how I did it.
Yep. Yep.
I have 25 years of working with thousands of girls,
Yeah.
learning everybody's differences.
Got it.
Pam has 20 years of working with herself. This is how I did it.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's the
Understood.
difference.
Understood.
Yeah, for sure.
Got
And
it.
I'm not saying I'm a better coach. I'm just
No,
saying
I
I have a
understand.
different background.
I understand.
can look at things a little more objectively.
Yep.
I don't know what it's like to be a teenage girl after pitching fast pitch.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be a teenage boy pitching baseball.
Yeah.
I do know that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And if you told me 25 years ago I was going to teach girls fast pitch pitching, I'd have thought it was a joke. I'd have laughed at you.
Yeah.
I'm a pitching coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't even a good pitcher. I was a third baseman. But I threw hard. I had a decent arm. I could throw hard. So coach would let me throw a little bit. I could get a couple mop-up things, but the point is this. I don't know what it's like to stand in their shoes. I don't know what it's like to be shy. Right? I do know how to read times. I do know how to see how God made you. I do have eyes to see that. Yep. So as long as you're just open to just saying, okay, I'm going to trust what you see, and I'm going to just try. I'm going to feel it out. Okay? And judge it by the way that your stress melted off your face and shoulders instantly when you went pull. You were like, oh my gosh, yikes, that's different. All right? Follow the blueprint, would you? And if you follow it even faster, more violent, you'll probably have a little bunny up. Would you? I need to see how you throw over him really quick. Play third base for me real quick. Here. All right, here. Third base. Right there. That's home. All right? Right? Four. Go. Cross. Okay. That's had to see something. All right, go ahead. Let's pitch. Now that I see the way your arm wants to move, it shows me that your right shoulder is no more dominant. Did you know that I can tell because your right shoulder is no more dominant that you hit most of your balls to left field, not right field? Her spray chart when she bats, does she predominantly hit more right field or left field?
Most of our home runs are to left field.
Her power is to left.
Yep.
Her spray, if we look at her
Yep.
game changer spray chart,
1000%.
it's going to be more concentrated left field.
It is. It is.
And I can see that in her right shoulder. She was right shoulder rotational, which means when she's batting right. That means if this right shoulder is rotational and wants to be ahead, that means you're going to be more tendency to pull and hit power left. So that means if my left shoulder was in charge, it would stay a little more neutral and I would hit a little more power to the right. So if we see that spray chart favoring the left side of the field, I know your right shoulder is in charge. So that tells me that when you're pitching, you're going to be a little more rotational. Your body's going to want to do this a little bit more.
That makes sense.
You're going to want to do that. It's how you're made. Okay? And if you're being told to stick it and don't over rotate, lower, lower, less out. I think it's slower. Let yourself flow. Let yourself flow. Matter of fact, I bet if you hit the floor, you'll have a hop. Yeah, bounce that ball off the floor and see what happens. Pull through that pitch. Hard as you can. Pull it right into the floor. It's like you're grabbing an apple in the tree, and you're just going to pluck the apple out of the tree. Pulling that ball through the delivery. Oh. Look at your brother's face. He already knows. He's like, man, that's a build-up right there. It feels way better. Looks better. You look faster. You look happy. You don't have that sad, like, you had like a little bit of a sad demeanor a little bit ago. I like it better when you're smiling.
Yes, we do
I
too.
didn't know
We
you had
do
some-
too. Yes, we do too.
I didn't know she had so many teeth.
Yeah, she
Look at all
definitely.
them
She
teeth.
don't smile in it.
Smiling. All right, let her rest. Beautiful.
That's nice. That's
You know that feels right, don't you?
Yes, she does.
That feels right.
We figured it out. Happy.
That feels right.
And did you know that your rise ball will probably spin better now? That your body's not fighting? Do you know what the word compensate means? Compensation? Okay, like if you're walking through the house barefoot, right? And you step on a leg, right? What does your body do? I mean, your shoulders, your neck, your everything. As soon as you hit that leg, you're going to go into compensation mode. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to alleviate that pain. So you're going to see this. Rah! Why did this happen? Why did your neck do that? Shoot, I don't know. It's a compensation to alleviate what your body knew was wrong. Your body knew. That's wrong. Something bad going on with my left foot. Something's bad wrong. I'm going to do all kinds of weird stuff to alleviate what I know is wrong. You're in your quad, Shy. Your body's like, oh man, it's wrong. And everything starts doing some weird stuff. Compensations. There's your speed. There it is. So when next time somebody, anybody, next time anybody tells you, stick it, stay back, don't rotate. Got it, I'm going to work on that, wink, wink. Don't do that. Don't do that. You gotta follow God's plan. Whether it's how you pitch, how you walk, how you live your life. You understand that? You follow it, period. Deviate from the plan. He'll have a way of showing you that you're that you're off track.
Because they were players.
Your radar is how he's showing you that you're off track. Yeah. And if we don't get back on track quick, he's gonna start showing you in other ways. Pain. Pain. Oh, my back hurts. That's gone. He'll let you know. Stop it. Change your course. Yeah. Let's eat them. Turn that oven back on. Let's go. Yeah, here she comes. You're allowed to rotate, Shine. Tell me, I'm allowed to rotate. I understand that my body is predominantly moving with my hips and my shoulders. Say that. My body, I understand that my body moves with my hips and shoulders. Let's go back to anatomy class. How does a hip and shoulder move? What kind of joint is that? Is it a hinge joint, like a knee or an elbow? Or what kind of joint is it? It's a ball and socket. And a ball and socket is designed to what? Rotate. Now, knowing that your body is designed to rotate. Now, you ready? Be at peak athleticism. Let's have chocolate chip cookies. But we're gonna leave the chocolate chips. That's the stupidest thing ever.
That's the
right?
hits. It's
No, I'm saying, but just
it's locked down.
Fruit takes that.
I don't know why it's locked. Game changer.
produce.
Yep.
That's the hop I've been waiting on right there.
Yeah.
You're allowed to hop. You're allowed to rotate. You're allowed to come over that left foot. You're not allowed to just sloppily fall in front of it. That ain't the thing. But just letting your body, right? You said you were prior service, right?
Was there?
Were you prior service? I was thinking you'd done some military time. No, okay. I don't know why I had that stuck in my head that you spent a few years in the army. All right. Well, I did. I spent 12 years army. Okay. So I use a lot of weapons metaphors just because it makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So when we're talking about like a shotgun, you ever fired a shotgun? Never fired a shotgun. So we understand that if we are going to fire a shotgun at a target or whatever, clay pigeon in the sky, whatever, right? The target shoots up and we shoot it. We accept the fact that it's going to have a. You understand it's going to recoil. You know it's going to recoil.
Yeah.
We prepare for it. We protect ourselves by staying tight to the chest, tight to the shoulder. We don't have a gap because we know if we have a gap, it's going to smack my shoulder out of socket. But if I lock in tight and I'm prepared and I accept it, I'm okay with that. Nobody ever in the history of weaponry would tell you, don't let it recoil. What do you mean don't let it recoil? It's going to recoil. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. If my blast is 500 psi that way, I've got an equal and opposite 500 psi this way, which is why there's springs in the barrel of, or the butt of all weaponry. There's a spring attached to absorb it 500 psi. So you're not getting 500 pounds here. But the point of that is not a weapon lesson, but the point is every action has an equal and opposite. If you're being told to not hop, she's being told to not let it kick. If I don't let it kick, there's only one way I can do that.
Yeah.
Lower and lessen my caliber.
Wow.
20 gauge, boom! We accept that.
Yeah.
All right, or 12 gauge, boom,
Yeah.
drop it down, 20 gauge, boom, drop it down again, 410, boom,
Yeah.
drop it down again, BB gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't recoil.
Yeah.
I satisfied coach's request because I didn't go, rah!
Yeah.
That's the same as a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
You accept that, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
If she's being told she ain't allowed to do that, lowering the caliber.
Lowering the caliber.
And then she's standing here, having driven, 4 or 5 hours? How long did it take?
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. You drove 3.5 hours to realize that you had a lower caliber shotgun than what you're made of.
Wow.
Stop hitting the brakes. You hit the gas and let your body come through with a pull. And you're going to be back into you're going to hit 60. We might hit 60 today. What do you think? Yeah.
That's what she
You want to
wanted.
go over here and just try this smart bit and see what happens? Did you guys log into the?
I did
two
everything
things?
last night. I did
Well, let's
both
see
the
if we can make it work, because the guy just left.
Okay.
We're gonna see if we can make this thing. Come on, I got to film right now. First pitch, go win this. 6.
We haven't even seen 56 in I don't know how long.
It's been 3 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Hey,
we haven't seen. We haven't seen.
3 seconds.
We haven't
Man,
seen.
got, remember like a goldfish over there. Come on. Hey, you got this. You got this. Now, you got a little bounce to you, just a little bit. Move back, get going, and then speed up. Do not stop and slam on the brakes. I want you to hit just the difference in the gas pedal and brake pedal. You're all about the gas pedal, not the brake pedal, and that should accidentally put you in your hamstring. Here we go. Speed. Yeah, that was a little off there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so that right there, Sean, I think that was a timing issue. You start getting
I ain't
fast.
seen
When we
56
say
in
rhythm,
I ain't seen
okay,
55.
it's gotta be real thumb, okay? The distinction between the two pieces is the left foot. You start getting fast before the left foot was established, all right? Ready?
Man.
You
I ain't seen that number in months. I
I
mean,
haven't seen 58 since September.
that's
I
crazy.
saw it 3 seconds ago.
Wow.
That's crazy. Haven't seen it, man.
Hey, it should have been 59.
You ain't lying. Oh my
Guys,
goodness.
let's hit 60 right now. Quit playing. 61, bro. Where's your muscles?
We coming, bro. We are coming. We said we're coming back to do this different. What's about to happen?
Ooh, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
7's still pretty good.
That's still pretty good, yeah.
That's pretty good for most
Yes,
people.
we're
Most people
back.
make a shot.
We back. We back. We back. Yeah, we back.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Coach Corey.
We are so back, bro. We so back. Oh, that felt like it was it.
Alright, so you gotta read what it wants there, shot. That's all we need.
Don't
That's
hump
what,
it.
that's what your profile now says. It's a change-up!
Oh, wait, I'm throwing a change up.
Yeah, go on.
Oh man.
Alright. What's that say? What's that say? Okay.
I
Simple
gotta send
instructions.
this to Ron. I got to send this to Ron.
Okay, that looks like a change. Good.
I gotta send this to Ron.
Good.
I'm gonna send this to Coach.
Now that went a little. Oh, that's a good spot. All right, they gave you benefit on that one. Now, when you use that grip I showed you there like this, okay. Now point it wherever that thumb points, is where that ball's going. You want to bring that up a little bit. We put a little bit of a ramp here. You want to bring that down or let it be flat. Higher, lower, higher, lower. Okay. All right. So you were just a smidgen low. So maybe I'll just pull that up a quarter of an inch. That might have been a meatiest of meatballs. Look at that where I landed. Ooh! I think that one might be problematic. All right, what pitch? Drop. Okay, so your drop is money there. Oh no, tell me it isn't money. It's like money in the bank. All right. Is there any such thing as having too much money in the bank? Never. Okay. So maybe just a little more fingerprints. Get into your chest. Remember when we talked about finishing that pitch a little bit? It's a drop. Okay? Now, if you get them fingers down and you pop into your chest, you're going to see a 59. It's going to be there. Take a deep breath with your nose. Out with your mouth. Yeah. Now go hit your mouth.
Man,
Slacker.
They look effortless too, bro.
you ain't lying.
It's a great spot. And I believe if you had thrown that speed, that spot, that spin on game day, that would have resulted in an easy out. Probably a ground ball or short. Probably an easy out. Think you did good there. Now, I'm watching that right leg again. Remember when I told you your right leg should be like striking a match?
Yeah.
There's got to be a little tension there. You know what I mean? I just, on that 55, I just watched your right leg just be real soft there. Okay? If I get a little bit of a scuff, just a little bit of a scuff, it's going to create some muscle inside your right thigh. It's going to create some tension that creates more of a snap off. Okay? You were so focused on that leg, you forgot to finish your pitch. You need water? You want a prime?
No,
I got a prime in the fridge if you want it. I'll bring it to you. Oh. Oh, I had one left. I need to restock.
He felt like 157. So we know what he was seeing. Because we know when she was doing her stuff, I watched her on that piece. I watched her stuff before this man. So, yeah. You think about it, the last time I played the radio was last week when we went to Dayton
Well, if you want one, there's more in here, but they're just not cold.
49.50.
It's only 25 calories. Leave it in there with you if you want.
49.50.
That whole bottle's only 25 calories.
Clark, I got to stress this again.
Yes, sir.
I put her on the radar last week. It was 49.50.
She's using her wrong muscle.
I'm just kind of. I'm sorry. I know. I'm just amazed right now.
He's lazy.
I'm like amazed. You're the goat.
You like iced tea?
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my gosh, these are so good.
Yeah, I'd be drinking those peach teas.
Don't let it touch the floor. Touch the rail. Now, drag yourself to my desk. Okay, come on. Left heel. We're gonna wake up that left hamstring. We're gonna wake up that left side. That is 100% targeting your hamstring right now. Now, staying in that same position. Turn around. No, turn around. Now, push yourself back to me. That's a very, very different feel, isn't it? That right there is how you've been pitching. So, Shine, stop that. That is what we're going to avoid. We are not going to push away from our pitch. We're going to pull through that pitch. We are going to target the muscle that God made yours dominant. You're a left hamstring dominant pitcher. I need your hamstring to support the delivery, not the quad. Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel that? You felt that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now duplicate that feeling here. Let's go get a 59. That might be a little bit sweet right there. Throw that to me on game day, would you? 6, here she comes. Come on. You pull through the gas pedal. You pull through the gas pedal, not the brakes.
Drop.
Come on, let's win this one. Win this one. 6. Now, how much you want to bet? You drop that thumb about a 1/4 inch. We pick up about a mile, and it's about a foot lower. Oh. You were supposed to go up a mile, not down a mile. You starting to get tired? It's been a long inning. You and I noticed when you first entered this cage, you had about a 5 or 6 inch hop at the end of your pitch.
Yeah.
And right now you're holding steady.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Get that hot back on.
You were right shoulder, right? You were right shoulder dominant.
Yeah.
Okay. Which means I need to hit the left chain. Turn around. Hold still. Hold still. All right, go get it.
Change.
6. I thought for sure it was going to be a 7 or an 8. So say the word rhythm for me. Now say it with rhythm. You have no rhythm. Like, just to the music. Rhythm. It's like a metronome that sits on a piano.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rhythm. 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 You're missing that. You're so focused on what your leg's doing that you forgot to put the oomph on the end of it.
Put that on for me.
Rhythm. You're an athlete. You're an athlete. Go do athletic stuff.
That's right.
Rhythm. Send it. Rhythm. That was a little fast. That was a lot fast, actually. That right there we just talked about. Rhythm. Not. Those are two very different things. Okay? Smooth. Yeah, load up smooth. Smooth. Rhythm. It's the bottom that matters. It's like chopping wood with an axe. Nobody cares how fast you draw the axe. We only care about the intensity coming through the log. That's what matters, right? When you bat, I've seen you hit. I know you can smash, right? Nobody cares how fast you load it. I care how hard you smash through contact. Nobody looks at, well, I think I can load faster. Tell me one coach that's ever told you to do that. When you bat, this is about rhythm and body setup. This is about power. You know that, right? Well, look. Rhythm. I don't get fast here. I don't get fast here. Rhythm. That's when we get nasty. Yep. And when you get nasty into your hamstring, you're going to hit none. Right now. Go win this pitch.
That's what I want. Yeah.
You got it, you got it. And it might show up right now, it might show up next week. But we got to work on this process over and over and over, okay? Oh, that's nice. That's what I like to catch. You like this machine, don't you?
Yeah.
I hope you do. I pay a lot of money for this thing. Let's try this.
She gonna have that.
New ball, new result.
Imagine having this at your house, though.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Wait. You gotta wait for the.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it to say it.
You still showed all the stats of the last pitch. So it looks like it's the cycle's over, and you're now starting your second cycle. So fastball inside, absolutely cook here. It's okay, happens. You wanna see something cool?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's still
There it is.
better than when she was. Much better.
She's a bonehead. Come on, let her rip.
Come on.
I saw it. All right, we need a break. He's thrown a whole bunch of the last.